and they are doing a great job this year of keeping up that energy regardless of their slow start.
Kennard from the free throw line knocks it. Had a chat with Ty Lue, his head coach, who set him straight. And off to a good start after that shot. Tatum on the baseline. That's a favorable matchup for Kennard. Ty stayed with him nicely. Jackson now. Kennard relocates to the corner and two for
pick up for the Clippers, but really hasn't found his rhythm, and a lot of it I feel is because of Nicholas Batum and his rise and showing up. You got to use these minutes that are going to be available with Paul George out to kind of get yourself going. Let's see.
Here's the third one on the way.
Every defensive team like the Clippers.
Grant Williams tasked with trying to stick Kawhi Leonard, rolls in with one hand and injury. Peyton Pritchard in the ball game right now for the Celtics. He's back after missing the preview.
Cleveland not getting invited to the bubble, then starting off training camp with a messed up hamstring. He didn't get cleared. You see Jason
Jefferson that can do it. Man, you talk about something really unique. How hard is that?
It's next to impossible. You look at that. 90 is so difficult. It's just a level of efficiency from everywhere on the floor.
Yeah, talk about sustained excellence.
And whenever you get those opportunities, you've got to maximize them. So even with Luke Kennard having Paul George out tonight,
Jason Tatum, a tough step back, no good. Great hustle by Thompson. That's what he does. Offensive rebound, another opportunity for Tatum. We're playing good basketball right now. Here's Thompson wheeling into the paint with that left hand, goes over his right shoulder. Usage is going to be pretty high tonight without Jaylen Brown in the lineup. Out with an ankle injury. Tatum, well, that's good.
10 days. That first game back is always tough just because you don't have your normal home rhythm. So that's why it's still considered like the last road game of the trip.
And the lead is down to 3. Leonard off the screen. Robert Williams picked him up. Good help defense by the Celtics. Love to see that matchup head-to-head. Terrence Mann comes off the screen. Got his man on his hip and kicks it out to Kawhi. One more to Lou Williams. And his short jumper is he kicks it back to Carson Edwards. Edwards with a strong drive, and you heard the Clippers say, don't bring that stuff in here. Back comes Mann. Lou Williams on the move inside underneath to Morris. Here's Teague trying to get downhill. Spins into the paint. Williams up high. Guns controls.
And again, rebounding continues to be an issue here to start this quarter. You just can't give a great team does points. Like, it's going to be a long or a quick night, depending on how you look at it, for the Boston Celtics if they don't shore up that glass.
Yeah, well said. Robert Williams, one of those little horn set here by Boston. Walker out top. Kemba Walker back in action after missing the previous game. Carson Edwards. Boy, what a pass between the legs of Williams. But it never made it to its target. Here's Carson Edwards again. Tell you what. And Warriors off the miss. Reggie Jackson trying to shake Edwards. Out to Marcus Morris, and he drills the 3.
A lot of it, again, for players, especially veteran players, it's about communication. Veteran players are such about rhythm, such about feel, and the team was rolling. I want to mess with that, but for Morris, it's more of like, hey, when Kawhi or PG go out of the game, you can be one of our primary scorers.
They double team. They put the Celtics in rotation. Here's Batum. Shot clock down to 4, and a slam inside.
Lou Will, you got to be aggressive. That ball's going to touch your hands maybe 1 or 2 times in a possession. So you got to make something. You got to make something for yourself as you see it. Just wait for something to flow your way, and it's a great opportunity for Luke Kennard to get going. As you see, remember that big Bob. The first chance I had a chance to talk to him about it. So yeah, no, I'm a basketball historian, man. I love this game, so I'm familiar. Never got a chance to see Bob.
14. Leonard behind the Ibaka screen. Stare down mid-range jumper.
Things look easy. That's why he has a chance to be in very, very elite category with those numbers that he's putting up right now.
Shemi Ojale got his putback to go.
If you want to get your free throws up by a couple, you almost have to double your paint attacks.
Interesting. Like that. Kawhi Leonard with the fadeaway on the baseline knocks it in. Under a minute to go. 13-point lead for the Clippers. They've led from the opening tip. Tatum punches it home. Says it with his chip. First half, 13 points. And a rare start for him. Here's Morris. Fires over Thompson. Saw they wanted to get it to Tatum. Instead, it's going to be Walker off the screen. The elbow jumper. That's surprising, Richard, because they're number 9 in the league in defensive efficiency. Thompson underneath with the jump that told me he wants to join Marcus Smart on the NBA's all-defensive team. That's the goal that he set for himself. Tatum handling. You can hear him this year, man. You can hear him this year.
Yeah, but, great players, they constantly are trying to get out of their comfort.
Every game, at least early in the season, almost feels like a referendum on their chemistry. And when your leader can be vocal, I'm sure that's
the 2 Finals MVPs. He got a little bit of a pass last, but it wasn't just Paul George that struggled. It was Kawhi and
now one-on-one against Grant Williams. Spins underneath.
Yeah, there's not much you can do there. Just a great little spin move. Way to use the backboard for protection. And that's one of those opportunities when you talk about, okay, how does he get to the free throw line? I'm not saying that, he's, even though he can make them, even though he's great, if you want to get to the free throw line, those are the shots that you might want to pass up on and just try and get to the paint. Oh, yeah, no, that's such an awesome thing, especially to see it from a young player. If he plays in this league for 10+ years, you're going to see this. You see Jason Tatum
was up a wild shot off balance, and Boston can make it a 3-point game here. Edwards up to Tatum, steps into a 3. Butter Walker. And a tough shooting night for him. Just 5 of 13. It's going to be Williams instead, and he gives Boston.
Good? Good on everything? Let's get a good quarter. Here we go.
Bringing it up court against Batum. Grant Williams sets a good screen. Tatum strolls through the
to the left with the scoop underhand.
Zubac's punching it home.
Heartbreaking loss to Denver after playing so well early in the bubble. But I think they can maintain it because it's defense.
Saw the Clippers. He gave him a 39 piece. Here's Ojale, thought about it, pulls, got it.
Both
there's ends of the floor.
Yeah, both ends of the floor. Yeah, way to clarify that there, Mark. Just the ball.
Behind the screen, Tatum. Floater, rims in and out, tipped in by Robert. Turnaround here in the period for Boston. Batum off the screen, got it. Boston outscored them, Richard, 38-20 in the third period. Tatum had 12, and he can out to Kemba Walker. Walker just lost the handle, gave it away to Morris. A little bit of rust falling off of his game, and Terrence stretch the Clippers will of 8 games out of the next 10 at home. Inside, Zubac's off the great. Morris had a notion. Back out to Lou Will over Robert Williams and knocks it in.
Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and I definitely believe that Jaylen Brown is an all-star this year.
I'm with you on that. He's improved his scoring by 7 points a game, and that's the other half of that wonderful wing tandem. There's a look at Brown not playing tonight. But Tatum's got his back. Williams spin. I'll have to do it without him here for a little bit. Morris side pocket 3, got it. And the Clippers with a chance to tie or take the lead on a 3. Morris quickly down court. Good look inside. Ibaka with
Ibaka sprint to that middle of the floor, find the mismatch. If it doesn't, show itself, then just get back out, go up and run a pick.
Plenty of time to play. 4 minutes to go. Boston up by a bucket. Kawhi got to his spot. Leonard. Here's a mismatch. They double team Kawhi. Sometimes they double team Kawhi. He gives it up. Williams for the lead. Got it.
Patrick Mahomes.
45 seconds to go. They turn it over and then take it back. Kemba Walker got the steal after the turnover into the paint. And Kemba Walker gives game. Clippers out of timeouts. Williams has to go to work quickly here. The 3. Got it. It's a 2-point game.
Such clutch free throws by them.
4-point game, and Reggie Jackson taking way too long. And that's